Hello, people. Hello, Internet. I'm making this video so you could be aware not to buy a vehicle from Barry's Auto Group in Newport, Rhode Island. And I'm going to tell you why. I bought a vehicle, I bought a truck from them the second week of August. I got a good deal. The truck is very nice looking, and I was pleased at first. I had the truck for a week, 1 week. I had the truck for 1 week. Then the check engine light came on, and the truck was running funny, and the engine, it was smoking white from the tailpipe every time you first started up in the morning. So I brought it to them. They said, no problem, we'll take care of it, this and that. Week after that, they told me, well, the engine's no good, we have to replace the engine. When you buy a vehicle from the auction, okay, and you do your 100 or 130 point inspection, don't you think that you would check if the engine was any good, or if you would check to see if the truck was smoking white and everything? No, let's just wash it, let's clean it, make it look pretty, and put it on the lot, so this way a sucker like me, because that's what I am, I'm a sucker like me, buys this vehicle and hope that it doesn't come back. Hope no repercussions. Guess what? There is going to be repercussions. Okay? So anyways, they replaced the engine. Got another engine from a junkyard. Okay? Somewhere out in Pennsylvania with 55,000 miles, which I've heard that all the time. Oh, this engine has got 55,000 miles. This engine's got 65,000 miles. You don't know what you're getting from the junkyard. Okay? So they had to be approved through their insurance. Okay? So fine. Get my truck done. Give me an engine. I want my truck back. Right? Took them 6 weeks. Okay? 6 weeks. Oh, Mr. Silver, we're trying to look for the best engine we can, this and that. Okay, in a way I could understand that, but 6 weeks? 6 weeks. Okay, whatever. Fine, I'll wait. But I only have a 30-day warranty. Because that's all I could afford. I can't afford their extended warranty. So it is what it is, right? So they're not stupid. You know what I mean? They wasted my 30-day warranty. That's why it took 6 weeks. They wasted my 30-day warranty, so that's when I come back again, I would have to pay for it. You know, I know dealerships. I know how they operate. I know how they are. So finally get my truck back 6 weeks later. So I had the truck for 3 weeks. Now all of a sudden I have wet spots in my driveway, which is antifreeze. So me being a mechanic, I hopped underneath the truck. I go look at the vehicle, and I'm thinking could be a bad water pump or thermostat housing. So I called them up. They said, "Yep, bring it by. We'll take a look at it and then go from there." Okay. So I go and I did it today. So I did it. So I went there today. They looked at it. Now I got a paper from the owner itself saying that the engine is warranted for a year. The engine itself is warranted for a year. Okay. So they're telling me, oh, just wait a little bit. You know, we'll figure out what's going on in the truck, and then we'll go from there. Okay, fine. So I waited. The service manager comes out, and he's telling me, he says, yeah, it could be the water pump, but the insurance company's out to lunch. If you want, we can order the water pump now, and the warranty will cover for half of it. I looked at him. Does my forehead suck on it? I don't think so. I says, why should I pay half for a engine that you guys bought, right? The engine that you guys bought, and you put it in my truck, right? Don't you think that you would say, hey, listen, let me put a new thermostat, let me put a new water pump, because this way, just in case we don't know how many miles or what this engine came from, and if it had high miles or easy miles, who knows, right? Don't you think as a dealership is like, listen, let me take care of my customer, okay? Maybe he'll, let me take care of my customer. This way, he'll bring me customers back and this and that. I'll take care of them. You know what I mean? No, they didn't take care of shit. Okay, they wanted me to pay $250 to put a water pump, which I know for a fact I can get the water pump cheaper, and I can do it myself. Save me $250 putting labor in. So I says no. I says, what else are you gonna do for me? Because my check engine light's on. It's saying that it's the catalyst. Oh, that's not part of the engine. Really? So it's not connected to the motor. So the exhaust is just it's just there for looks. It says, you know what? It says, I want my truck back. Because if I'm gonna pay for the water pump, I'll pay for myself, get the parts, the good parts, and put it in myself. I says, see you later. So I'm warning you guys now, or anybody thinking to buy a vehicle from Barry's Auto Group in Newport, Rhode Island, to be aware, because one, their service sucks. Because every time I call, either they're not there, they're out to lunch, or it's their day off. Okay? I don't know how many times I've called the parts manager or the service manager, whoever's there, countless of times, and they don't answer. I left countless of messages to call me back, and they don't answer. Okay? They're too busy cooking burgers and chicken on the grill, because I went there one time and I have caught them, cooking hamburgers and hot dogs on grills, but yet they're not busy enough to answer their customers' requests or phone calls. This is why that dealership is horrible. It's wretched. I will never, ever buy a car there from again. Nor would I have ever asked anybody or recommend or request anybody to buy a vehicle from Barry's Auto Group in Newport, Rhode Island, because they are horrible. Okay? They're horrible. The service sucks. The excuse my language, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay? I got screwed on this truck, so now I gotta come up with money on my own pocket, okay, to fix this truck the right way after they screwed it up. Okay, so I am not a happy camper. I am not a happy customer, and I hope anybody that goes over, hope anybody doesn't go, hope anybody that gets a vehicle from there, to be aware, or just be careful. Don't buy a vehicle from there, because they are horrible. Even the owner. So, word of advice: please do yourself a favor. If you don't want any headaches, like I have a big headache right now with this truck, do yourself a favor. Do not buy a vehicle from Barry's Auto Group in Newport, Rhode Island. Go somewhere else. Find a good dealership. Just don't go there, because let me tell you something. You're bound to screw yourself. So this is all I have to say, okay? Because this is coming from the disgruntled customer. So I hope you take my advice, and make sure none of you guys get screwed, because if I got screwed, if they screwed me, they're gonna screw you. So, all right, bye.